Hello people, welcome back to my channel Study with Nandu, and this is another lecture on the subject of human resource management. Fine. So in this video we will be discussing about induction in human resource management. Okay, so what we will be discussing, induction in human resource management. It is very easy, simple and also a very important topic, induction. So first let us understand about induction meaning. Fine. So induction is also called as an orientation program. It is the process of introducing the new employee to the organization, its culture, values, policies and procedures. It is used within the many business to welcome new employees to the company and prepare them for the new role. And it is the first step after recruitment and selection. Now, induction is the first step after hiring, right? So in the last video we have discussed about recruitment and selections. Yes. Now after recruitment and selection, the very next step is induction. Okay. So where the company makes the new employees to the organization, they feel welcome. Okay. So they explain the rules and help them to understand about their job, about their workplace, all these things. So it is like a fresher orientation in college, right? So let us take an example to understand it clearly. Fine. Now let's imagine a situation where you just got your first job at an IT company. Okay. So where you got your first job at an IT company, you have got it. Now, uh, and you're very excited, but also obviously you will feel a little bit nervous also, right? So your first day at work, yes, and you don't know where to sit, whom you need to meet and whom you need to report it, right? Now who is your boss? You don't know nothing, you don't know anything. Now imagine if no one came to help you, how would you feel? You feel confused, right? You might also even regret joining. Yes, but if a person from HR welcomes you at the entrance with a smile, gives you your ID card, shows you where your desk is, and introduces to her team, then to your manager, explain what your role will be, and a little bit help from your senior colleagues. Yes. Now, how do you feel now? How do you feel? Right? You feel happy. You feel confident. You're comfortable. Yes. So this is nothing but induction program. This whole process is called induction. Okay. So in a simple way, I can tell you induction is uh, welcoming plus introducing plus guiding. Okay. So this is, you can remember in a shortcut way, welcoming plus introducing plus guiding. Okay. So employees, they feel comfortable and can start working confidently. Hope you understand about induction meaning. Now let us discuss about objectives of induction. So first is to welcome new employees, and second is to familiarize employees with the organization, to explain in detail about job roles and responsibility, to build a sense of belonging and commitment, to clarify rules, policies and procedures, to enhance employee morale and motivation, to improve retention and reduce turnover, to facilitate socialization, to ensure safety and compliances. So let us discuss one by one. First one is to welcome new employees. As we all know, first impression is the best impression, right? So it creates a positive impression to the organization, make employees feel comfortable, and from day one they feel like they are the part of the team. Okay, so if you welcome them, that's the benefit of that. Second was to familiarize employees with the organization. So new employees often don't know much about the companies, right? So if what they have joined the company, they don't know about much, right? So induction helps them understand the organization background, their vision, their mission, and the culture, their policies, all these things. Fine. Next is to explain in detail about the job roles and responsibility. When a new employee joins, they often don't fully know what exactly they have to do. Yes, so this induction will help by giving them a clear picture of their duties, responsibilities, their daily tasks, their reporting relationship. That means who's the boss, who are the team members, yes, their performance expectations, right, the targets, deadlines, and the procedures they use, opportunities of training and growth. So everything they'll get to know in detail. Hope you guys understand it. Yes. Fourth one is to build a sense of belonging and commitment. Obviously new employees are strangers to the company, right? They are strangers, so if we welcome them warmly, if we introduce them to team manager, and suppose if we have a team lunch with them, games, welcome, etc., this helps them to accept as a part of the team. Okay, not like outsiders, right? This sense of belonging builds a loyalty and long-term commitment to the organization. They feel like they are the part of the company. Got it? Next is to clarify rules, policies and procedures. It explains about HR policies, their leave, attendance, their dress code, and also like working hours, etc. All this comes under this rules, policies, and procedures. Okay, so and like it reduces the chances of misunderstanding. Okay, their mistakes. Also, we can reduce it. Next is to enhance employee morale and motivation. When new employee join, they may feel nervous, unsure, and even doubting themselves. Okay, will they able to do this or not? Right? That they'll doubt themselves. So this induction program boosts their confidence and their enthusiasm, their energy, so that they start their job with a positive mindset. Got it? And this builds strong morale and motivation. Next, to improve retention and reduce turnover. What do you mean by retention? What do you mean by retention? Keeping employees in the organization for a longer period of time, so that uh, we need to make sure that they doesn't leave the company. We need to make employees in the organization to keep them for a longer period of time. What is turnover? What is turnover? Employees leaving the organization, okay, especially within the first few months. So induction helps reduce turnover, means it helps to stop employees leaving the company in very first few months by making employees feel comfortable, supported, and confident, so that they stay for longer period of time. Hope you understand. Next is to facilitate socialization. What is socialization? Socialization means helping new employees, building relationship with their colleagues, with their managers and teams, right? So induction help employees don't feel lonely, but instead they become part of the workplace community. Fine. Next is to ensure safety and compliances. Means they train employees on healthy and safety and security practices. So how it ensure means like by providing safety trainings like fire exit, first aid, and explaining workplace hazard like chemical, machines, electricity, and by providing safety measures, safety manual book or handbook. So this is all about the induction. Okay, so this is all about the objectives of induction. Right? Got it? Next, we have types of induction. So there are different types of inductions here. First is formal induction, informal induction, general induction, specific induction, collective induction, individual induction, departmental induction, and safety induction. Let us understand one by one in detail. First is formal induction. Okay, so formal induction, let us understand this. A formal induction is a structured, systematic, and orientation program conducted over a fixed schedule. It includes presentation, training sessions, workshops, etc. It helps to understand organization, culture, benefits, code of conduct, and policies. Fine. So, what is formal induction? What do you understand by reading these sentences? It's a planned and organized orientation program, where new employees are officially introduced to the organization, its rules, its policies, and culture. So, by whom it's being conducted? It's conducted by the HR department or senior managers, and they have a fixed schedule like 1 day, 1 week, and also it uses structured method like presentations, manuals, training sessions, workshops, videos, etc. And so, why it is being done? Why it is being done? Because to create a professional first impression. So we all know first impression is a good impression, right, as we discussed. And also with the structure method, every employee gets the same information, yes, so that it reduces confusion and mistakes and help employees adjust quickly. Next is informal induction. So an informal induction is an unstructured and unusual introduction of the employees to job and workplace. So an employee will learn the things from his colleagues and supervisors, not from the planned program. There is no fixed schedule. Okay, there is no fixed schedule and totally depends on social interactions and on-the-job learning. Let us see the difference between formal and informal induction. Fine. So here the informal induction happens when new employee will get the information about the organization not through official trainings or not through presentations, not through sessions. Okay. They get the information by observing the colleagues, interacting with them, and learning from them. Okay, so let us understand this by everyday example. Okay, your senior will tell you manager doesn't like late reports, better send them on time. So here you got this information about your manager from your senior, right? So and also like coffee break chats where colleagues share how things really work in the organization. Okay, so formal, this is informal induction. So let us see the difference between formal induction and informal induction also. So this is the difference between formal induction and informal induction. Informal, we have HR presentations. In informal, we go through coffee or lunch break talks with the colleagues. Here policies explained, but here we observe colleagues' behavior. Here we have a structured schedule, but here we learn from gossips and peer advice. Okay, so in organization we also learn from some of the things we learn from the colleagues from the gossip by them. Yes. Next here, written rules, unwritten culture. This is the difference between formal induction and informal induction. So next is general induction. This induction mainly focuses on overall organizational structure, its mission, its values, and the common rules for all employees. It tells about the history of the company, HR policies, product safety guidelines. It is conducted for all the employees from all the department. Okay, so in human resource management, general induction refers to the process of introducing all new employees to the organization, overall policies, structure, culture, and values. Okay, so it's a common orientation given to everyone, regardless of the department or job role. Okay, so it's an initial introduction. That means it's an initial introduction that helps employees understand what the organization is, what it stands for, and how it operates. Okay, so what this general induction includes, it includes mission, values, history, okay, and also vision. So it's all about like HR policies, rules, regulations, okay, and also employee benefits such as leaves, medical facilities, canteen, transport facilities, about safety, about security. Okay, so all these things have been explained in general induction. Next, we have specific induction. This is planned to help new employees to know about their new work environment. It is conducted by supervisor or line manager, and it includes on-the-job training, explains about technical skills, reporting details, performance expectations, etc. So let us understand this by example. Okay, so for suppose you just joined a big company. Okay, on your first day, HR gave you a general induction, which I've explained you in previous slide, right? So there you learned about your company policies, your mission, session, vision, etc. Yes, and the next day your manager takes you around your department, okay, and explains your duties, introduces to your team, and train on your some software equipment. Okay, so what that particular department uses, that we call it as a specific induction. Okay, for suppose let us take college students only. Okay, for suppose in college general induction you will get to know about the college details. Okay, for all the students irrespective of the department, you will be having different departments in colleges, right? CSC, IT, CE, mechanical, civil, right? So for all students at a time you will have general induction, but in specific induction your department head will explain your syllabus, labs, and assignments for that particular department. Okay, so every department is having different syllabus, right? So that's specific induction. So this program generally includes like about job descriptions, about expectations, work process, rules, what software tools you use, trainings, introducing to your team members, department specific policies like attendance, dress code, shift timings, and also it, it is like it directly impacts to the employee performance and confidence, right? So if an employee clearly understand what they are supposed to do, they make fewer mistakes, right? So they feel more motivated, and it helps to build a good relationship among the members. This is all about specific induction. Okay, general induction, total organization structure, vision, mission, uh, we will get the information in general induction. But you know, in organization there are many departments. Okay, so this specific induction we only go through departments. Okay, so every department will have different specific inductions, okay, according to the candidate role. Hope you guys understood about specific induction. Next, we have collective induction. Collective induction, this induction represents a group of new employees at the same time. It is adopted in large organization with batch recruitment. It is cost effective and time saving. It also encourages bonding among new employees. So collective induction means giving induction to a group of new employees together. Okay, so just give me a minute. Yeah, collective induction means giving employees giving introduction to a group of new employees together, yes, rather than individually. It's when all new employees are welcomed at the same time through a common session. Okay, for suppose a company recruits 50 fresh graduates. Okay, so the company is recruiting 50 fresh graduates. Instead of training each one separately, HR organizes a one-day program where everyone attends together, and that new employees will get to know about company policies, culture at at that moment. So that we call as collective induction. So the main advantage of this collective induction is it saves time. Okay, it saves time, cost for the HR, and it ensures consistency when they share information. Most important, right? Next is individual induction. It is a personalized induction process tailored to a single new employee, focusing on their specific roles and needs. It is mainly suitable for senior positions or any specialized jobs, and it is focused on the individual role clarity and expectation. See, individual induction means introducing each new employee separately. Okay, instead of a group, they introduce separately. It's like a one-to-one induction program where the new employees get personal guidance and training. So the advantage of this induction is to make the new employee feel valued and important. Okay, and also it allows direct communication and helps to solve doubts immediately. If anything doubts, they will get the solution immediately. Fine. Next, we have departmental induction. This induction includes introducing of the new employees to their immediate work environment. It describes departmental rule process, team structure, and is conducted by senior colleagues and departmental head. So departmental induction help employees get comfortable with their department, co-workers, and their daily task. Okay, so it ensures they know exactly what they report to and how the department works and what department is expecting from them. Got it. In last slide, we have discussed about specific induction. Got right? Here you will get a doubt that even in a specific induction, we will get the information about department to work, right? Not entire organization. Just so let me clear your doubt now. Departmental induction gives you a broader view of team and structure. Okay, they give you a broader view department structure, right? But specific induction give you a detailed understanding of your personal role. Okay, personal role of the team. Yes, so let us understand this difference by example. For suppose a new lecturer joins the commerce department. Okay, so in colleges we have different departments, right? Commerce, finance department, all this. Yes, so a new lecturer will join the commerce department. Okay, so the head of the department introduces that lecture to other faculty members and explains about the timetable of her, right? The system, the departmental meetings, and the department rules. Okay, that is department induction. Now the HOD explains the same new lecture, their specific subject to teach. Okay, so which subject you need to teach, at what time, in which classroom. Okay, so this comes under specific induction. Hope you understand it. Got it? Simple words, departmental induction means know your department. Specific induction means know your job. Okay, simple way. Next is we have safety induction. It focuses on workplace environment and safety needs. It is mandatory in industries like constructing, mining, and manufacturing. Obviously, yes. So the main purpose of the safety induction is to protect employees and the organization by ensuring everyone knows how to work safely and handle equipment properly and how to respond to quick emergencies. Yes, for suppose you join a factory as a new machine operator, okay? So before you start your work, the supervisor will explain to you how to wear helmet, gloves, and how to use a machine, what to do in case of fire or injury, and where the emergency exit is, right? So this training is called safety induction. Got it? So this is all about induction in human resource management. Hope you guys understood very well. Yes. So let's wind up this video here and continue in the next part. Till then, take care. Bye bye. And thank you for watching this video. So if you found this video helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more easy HRM explanations. Thank you so much.